What is good, oobs? I have seriously debated doing this video for a long time. I have made videos and erased videos because honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I don't feel like making this video. I'm not a YouTube guy. All I do is watch YouTube. I don't make videos. I'm not a creator. I'm not an editor. I don't know how to do all that crap. I don't care about doing all that crap. I just want to record me, raw, natural. You see what I do. No cuts, no edits. It's just raw. Look, if I got your attention, that's what's up. This is Body Operator. And guess what we're going to do today? We're going to do some upper chest, arms, push, pull, routine. Alright? I know I got a boring ass monotone voice, but that's all good. We're going to switch it up for you guys. Good. So what we got here, I'm on that pre-workout. It's just now kicking in. Alright? And so what I got is the Rise by Mr. Noah Dizel. And let me tell you, that pre-workout is fire. That is the closest thing to a drug I have ever taken that's legal. Okay? And kids, close your ears. I've done a lot of drugs. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Recovering addict, clean. Screw drugs. They're whack. Anyways, health and fitness is the way. Being active, being proactive. Alright, getting your blood pumping. Also, making sure that you get rest and relaxation in between your days. Alright, you don't want to be overdoing it. You don't want to be killing yourself. Alright, I'm going to drop some sick knowledge on whoever's watching this. Alright, so if you're watching this, first of all, you're blessed. Alright, in Jesus' name. I'm not going to hide my faith. I'm not going to hide my beliefs. I don't care about making money off of this. I'm not here to make money. Alright, I'm here to give you knowledge, to teach you. Alright, and if you're willing to give an ear and listen, this will, it could help you for real. Alright, so I'm just going to give you a brief little background. I'll do other videos on some stories, personal experiences that I have, crazy stuff, but brief background. Alright, I was a drug addict for almost the entire my life, from about 17 up until about 28 years old, and I'm 36 now, right? But yeah, so all that stuff damn near killed me, right? And I realized that I had to make a difference. I lifted in high school. I played sports. I was real active. I was very athletic. All right, raced dirt bikes growing up. Had a great childhood growing up. And then I decided to screw up, and I I did. I screwed my life up, and man, I looked horrible. I was terrible. I was dying. My organs were shutting down. My body was not absorbing nutrients, okay? And that's a story for another time on all those details. But look, this is the thing. You cannot get caught up in those worldly things, man. You got to be fit. You got to be active. I look at life like this. If it's you, and it don't matter if there's 1,000 guys in the room with you, or say you're on top of a mountain, right? And all 1,000 of you bodybuilders, whatever, it don't matter what you want to call yourself. Y'all fall off of a cliff, right? And you're hanging there. And you're holding yourself up on the cliff. Would you be able to pull yourself up? Alright, can you help yourself? That's the first thing, right? Alright, that's where we want to get first. We want to be able to lift ourselves up out of horrible situations where we could potentially get hurt or even die. Alright? So this is about you being fit. This is about your health. This is about you being able to protect and defend yourself. Alright? So, and then say after that, you pull yourself up. Do you have the strength? Do you have the mindset? Do you have that warrior mentality to go save others? Are you going to go help lift others up off that cliff? Alright? Let's get started. Alright, so this here is the Body Lab. That's Bella. That's my girl. But this is the Body Lab. Don't look like much, does it? Alright. This is just a little spot inside my house. I made me a little pull-up bar here. Got the framed it into the studs in the wall. I got the little bar. I got my resistance bands. Look, guys, y'all would not believe how helpful resistance bands are. Alright, I know they're kind of, no offense to the ladies, but girly for the men, you know what I mean? But dude, they help. They're better than nothing. Alright, you need resistance. If you're trying to target a certain muscle in your body that you can't, you know, it's kind of difficult to target with your body weight alone. Let me see if I can give a good example. Say something like, you know, shoulder flies, where you need some type of resistance to pull, all right, to work your inside chest. All right, you're probably gonna need something to help you with that. All right, but the main goal, all right, I want you guys to understand about this is you don't need any equipment. You are the equipment. You feel me? Your body is the equipment. The ground is your environment, is your playground. You can do it right there where you're at, bro. You can do it in your room. You can do it outside on the grass. All right. So if you see me, like, I just got one set of dumbbells, right? Pair of 40s. And then I got the resistance bands and all that. And I built me a pull-up bar. Look, all this stuff happened over time. This didn't happen overnight. And I know, yeah, it's real simple. This ain't hard to do, man. If y'all want a tutorial on how to build a pull-up bar, let me know. I'll show you how to do it. But yeah, so I got that, the pull-up bar, the dumbbells. That's my little homemade redneck flat bench. Excuse me. And then that's my little chair. But look, if you guys see me working with the dumbbells and you don't have dumbbells, you don't have to have dumbbells. All right, this is my routine. This is what I do. Okay, I had to work myself up to where I'm at now. All right, so yeah, I lifted in high school and stuff, and I took a break, and you know, I got all messed up partying and stuff, and my body, like, I had to start from scratch. So I couldn't do a pull-up until I was like, I think 32. Yeah, like 4 years ago. No, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. Is when I first started doing pull-ups. I could hardly do a pull-up. And but yeah, so look, if you see me working with the dumbbells and stuff, you don't have to do that. Body weight, all right, that is the key. So you got push-ups, right, for the chest. Those are gonna be A1. Those are essential. Push-ups, pull-ups, dips. All right, so, and surely, I know most of you probably know what this is, but for those of you who don't, I'm gonna show you. All right, and dips just works your triceps, and also chin-ups. All right, so it's just another variation of a pull-up, and all you need is your body. Okay, I know I'm getting long-winded, guys, but I want to explain everything as much as I can into one video and try to get as much knowledge to you guys as I possibly can. I apologize if this is boring, but those who really want to know about this stuff are going to listen. And so, all right, so when I first started off back working out, you know, doing flat ground push-ups wasn't easy. You know, I could only do like 5 or 10 at a time, if that. So when I'm doing these workouts, look, if you can't do the amount that I'm doing, don't worry about it. I want you to start off where you feel comfortable starting off. If you can only do one set, then just do one set and then take a break for a day and then try it again. But that third day, you're going to be hurting. Let me tell you, that third day is when you're going to be sore. So you got to push through it. Don't get injured. Don't pull no muscles. Just try to take it easy. All right, so normally I do 3 to 5 sets of whatever. For today's video, I'm just going to do 3 sets to show you guys. All right, what I typically do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. All right, so I do this every other day. All right, we got to get to something because this is getting boring. All right, so let's do something. All right, I apologize. Let me get finish my little sippy sip off here. All right, we're gonna start out with pull-ups. You see that? Yep, that's good enough. All right, gonna get a little limber. Apologize for taking so much time, not doing nothing. I'm just sitting there talking in the camera. I could be talking while I'm showing you guys. Like I said, I'm not a creator. All right, so these are very basic. Like I said, if you can't do 3, 5, 10, whatever, try to do one. If you can't do one, look, this is for the beginners, all right? This ain't for you pro bodybuilders. Y'all go somewhere else. Y'all know more than I do. All right, so if you can't even do a pull-up, this is what I want you to do. Get to the bar, all right? And then if you got to, if you can't do a pull-up, you get something to help you. So when you get something to stand on it, and just do like this, get up here, and then what you got to do is try to hold yourself up, right? So you just want to try to hold yourself up and pick your feet up off, and just hold that as long as you can. Alright, and just gradually go down. Alright, and that's going to slowly build up some muscle. I'm going to go and bust mine out. We'll start out with 10. Warm up. Bar's kind of slippery. Got my little dry powder here. And so I'm just gonna do 3 sets of those, anywhere from like 10 to 13 reps. So if you're just starting out, do what you're comfortable with. And the key to this is when you set your routine and you know the exercises you want to do, what muscle areas, groups you want to work out, you got to stay consistent. You got to do this stuff on a weekly basis. All right. It's all right if you take a day off. It's all right if you take a cheat day. It ain't gonna hurt you. Well, it ain't gonna kill you. But the goal is you need to at least be doing this once a week. Minimum once a week. And this is just the upper and arms. I don't work my lower legs very much, so that's why I got chicken legs. That's something I need to work on. Anyways, I take about 35 minutes rest. Kind of get my heart pumping up. All right. Just bang my head on the ceiling there. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still a little sore from Monday's workout. But Pause for a second. Alrighty, we're gonna get into the third set. We're gonna go to the next group of exercises. Whew. Oh yeah, feeling that. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna get away from the bar for a minute. We're gonna get I ain't got the best camera angle here, but just do it like this. Let's see. Oh God. You know what? All this is gonna get cut out. But alright, so anyways. My little homemade flat bench. Alright. Now right here, I got the 40s. What's up, Bella? What down, girl? I gotta work out. What's this out? Anyway, she's chilling. Good girl. Yeah. What? And I'm gonna do 3 sets, 13. I highly suggest getting an actual bench. But you know, if it works, it works. Woo! Oh yeah. All right. Where you can hear my shoulder popping like crazy whenever I do these. So I was in a motorcycle wreck twice actually. I had a 2007 Suzuki GSX-R 1000. I was like 21 at the time, just had my first son, and totally irresponsible. But once again, that's a story for another video. But you can see here where I had to have surgery. My AC muscle completely separated from my clavicle there, and my shoulder was just like, but that's why, yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but it sticks up real bad. First wreck I had was real bad, man. I almost died. But anyways, they did surgery on it and fixed it. And then I had another wreck, maybe like a year later, which wasn't that bad. I just slipped in some rocks on the highway and did the same exact thing, hit my shoulder, essentially tackled the ground head first. And I never went and got surgery again. I was too scared to go get surgery again, so it's been screwed up ever since. But yeah, I'll put the camera close up, get some audio of it cracking for you guys. But I'm not tooting my horn, patting myself on the back, nothing like that. But look, guys, you cannot let, yeah, if you get an injury, if something happens, take the time to recover. Take that setback, think about what you got to do, and set a goal and freaking recover. But don't let those setbacks keep you down. You heard me? Alright. That's my pretty belly girl. She's my gym partner. She's giving me support. Yeah, her's a good girl. I just got her fixed a while back. About a couple weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, maybe. Alright, let's see if I can get it where you guys can hear some of this shoulder grinding, popping action going on. I might need to actually move it here, but I don't want to knock it off. Let's see. Gotta grab the dumbbells first. Hi-ya! Alright. It might not do it this time since I kind of got warmed up a little bit. Let's see. Alright. Oh yeah, there it goes. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It sounds terrible. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I certainly can, but man, that sounds awful. I probably need to get surgery on it again, but yeah. Take a little pause here. We're gonna go for the third set. Alright, you guys. I got the camera really close this time. See if you guys, well, personally, I just want to see if I can hear it. But anyways. Third set. 13. About 5 mile reps. Alright, next. We're just gonna go ahead and get all the heavy hitters out the way. Bella, what are you doing? Wanna say hey to ooh? You trying to help me? How's your lifter, girl? Her won't be strong. Oh, her strong. Yeah, her strong, girl. Yeah, her red. Her red. What's that? I'll get you. Alright, next set of exercises. Now that we got pull-ups out the way, flat bench dumbbells out the way. Whew. It's taking a long time for this video, but hey, it's for you guys. Alright, next we're gonna hit some overhead dumbbell press. I'm not gonna lie, these 40s are kind of heavy for this, but it's all I got. So I may do 8. I'm gonna try to do 10. I ain't trying to kill myself. And plus, this is hell on my shoulders. But that's alright. Yeah, I don't recommend doing this every other day. If you do, make sure you're going on something lighter than this. Well, depending on your weight, your size. I'm like 150 pounds, give or take. So really, I believe like 25s or 30s would be better for me on this, because I'm really using this more or less for flat bench. I could curl that bad boy, but I ain't working out curling them. Heck no. Another one you can do is with the resistance bands, which I do sometimes, and it's not as hellacious on your joints and ligaments. Woo! I didn't think I was gonna get 10 on that one. Whew. Thought I was only gonna get 8. That freaking burns, yo. Whew. Let's take about a 5-minute break right here. Whew. You guys, I ain't gonna lie. That second set burned. I'm gonna do my best to get 10 right here, but I ain't making no promises. Alright, like I said, don't hurt yourself, guys. Alright, life, this is gonna be one of the most important things I've said in this whole video. Life is a marathon. It is not a race. Granted, in the whole spectrum of things, life is very short, but this ain't a race. Don't be trying to work out to compare yourself to somebody else. Alright? Don't be looking at other people. You're putting the expectations, you're raising the bar way too high by looking at bodybuilders and stuff on Instagram. Unrealistic. Most of that stuff is unrealistic. Alright? On top of that, with these cameras, dude, you can do a 3-time zoom in with the camera, be under the lighting just right, have a badass pump going on right, your veins are popping, and dude, it's like you look shredded and ripped, but that's not how you look all the time. Will Tennyson said it the best when he showed you how you look without a pump versus a pump. Alright, bodybuilders don't look like that all day every day. Okay, there's a lot of camera trickery and lighting and zooming effects and filters and all this stuff going on. Alright, so compare yourself to your old self, how you used to be, and if you want to better yourself, then get after it. Let's get this third set. Oh, I need to lean up some. There we go. I don't know what number that is. I think that's 8. 9. Whew. All right. That's enough of the dumbbells for now. Alright, y'all. We're going to get back into the next set of exercises. And like I said, the basics, baby. You want to stick with the basics. Push-ups. Whew. Whew, I ain't gonna lie, guys. I'm feeling it. Don't do what I'm doing. It's cheating. Ah. Ah. Whew. Come on. Whew. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I do not want to do this third set of push-ups. That second set was tough. I'm still feeling it from Monday. So, a little backdrop. I recently quit my job. Been working at for almost 2 years. I just walked out. And during the time I was working there, I worked 12-hour shifts, so I couldn't really exercise and work out like I wanted to. Plus, being the job that I worked where I was at, man, it was so hot and you're constantly on your feet 12 hours a day, man. It's just nonstop. You're sweating. And yeah, it's basically like a cardio workout all day. So, didn't really have the energy or the motivation to be working out like I do now. Hence why I can make these videos. I got more time, you know, pursuit of happiness and all that. But that's the thing. So like I've been doing this for a while, right? And when you first start out and you start feeling it and you start getting in the groove, man, you're going to be on fire for it. You know what I mean? Like you're going to live, eat, breathe, gym, muscle fitness all day, every day. It's going to be your life. All right. Especially if you have a personality like me. I have a very addictive personality. So when I get deep into these things, I kind of have to set myself back a little bit, because if I get too much into it, I'll get burned out. And then when I get burned out, I find myself not wanting to do it anymore. So with this right here, I seriously have to pace myself. And so like right now, you know, I'm taking a little extra time in between my set, and that's solely for my comfort, so that I'm not in my head getting mentally frustrated and discouraged, okay? You guys need to be encouraged. You need to be uplifted when you're doing this. You don't want to get discouraged. You don't want to, when you're working out, you don't want it to feel like work, okay? Yeah, at first it hurts. It's pain, but it's a good pain. You're either going to suffer in a good way or in a bad way, so you might as well make something out of it. All right? And so, as I was saying, when you start to get burnt out, take a little break, man. Take some rest. And then let that thought build up in your head. So like when you're working out for a while, say you take about a week off, you're going to start thinking about, man, you know, the gym, you know, I was working out, doing all this. And that thought process is slowly going to build up in your head to where you're going to start itching to get in the gym and work out. And so you got to build up that motivation. And anyways, enough chit chat. Let's get to this third set that I really don't want to do. I know I'm doing air booty. Don't do air booty, guys. Better than touching your knees, though. You want to stay up off the ground. Do a plank if you got to. But get to your number. Let's go. Let's go. Another great tip for you beginners on the push-ups. I think I tried to mention this earlier, but I got sidetracked. If you can't do flat land push-ups like you want to, alright, so what you want to do is get like a wall that's about waist high, or a rail, a guardrail, a structure, something that's firm, ain't gonna move. And I'll just use this, my little chair over here for example, which is not very firm, but it's just an example. You want to do like an incline push-up. which this is kind of too low, but so what you're gonna do is you're gonna be up off your feet, and you'll put your hands down like that. When you go down, you just like that. It's a lot easier, and it's a good way to build up your pectoral muscles to begin your flatland journey on push-ups. Another backdrop, another story, which for the detailed version, that's for another video. But when I first started back working out, I was 28 years old. I had just got locked up on 2 felony charges. Well, 3. One of them got dropped. But anyways, I knew I had to change my life around because I was just wasting away, man. I had just become a weeping willow of nothing. And while I was locked up, it took me almost 2.5 months to come around to remember who I was. But when I started back working out, I knew that fitness and being physically fit and being active and being in good shape and just feeling great about yourself and just carrying yourself in a certain way, that's what I wanted, and I wanted to achieve that goal. And so when I started out, I didn't have no weights, no bags, no bands, no nothing. I was in a cell, just me and my little 4x8 cell, and I started working out. And when I started doing my push-ups, I started doing them off the wall, you know, hardly any resistance, but I started off slow, low, and I worked my way up. So we got those done. Let's see, the next ones we want to do, I guess we could go ahead and do some chin-ups, get those out of the way. Then we got to do dips, or we could do tricep extensions. If I don't want to do dips, I can replace it with those, or I could do both. But I'm trying to save some energy for Friday because I'm intending on working out then too. So I'll tell you what, we're going to skip out on the chin-ups because my arms, shoulder, my chest, I'm definitely feeling it right now. So let's get on the bands. I'll show you what these bands are about. Alright, we're going to get on some resistance bands. I should probably move the camera. That light's going to be something serious. Let's do it like that. Yeah. Alright. Don't need this much resistance. The black one is ultra heavy. And that's for when I do my bicep curls. Alright. So we got the medium resistance here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do some shoulder flies. This kind of helps with my shoulder, kind of build up the muscles in my shoulder, my trap area. Part of my, oh, listen to that. It ain't gonna do it now. Yeah, it ain't gonna do it now. Yeah, man, my shoulder is screwed. Alright. Back up some. And with the bands, you just want to keep them tense. You don't want to let off too much. You want to keep that tension in your muscles. And I know it looks uneven. Probably how I'm doing it is because my shoulder. One of my sides is bigger than my other. Oh yeah, I can definitely feel that. Whew. Whew. These little resistance bands kit, they're like $30. You get them at Walmart. They come with like a little strap that you can put on there and then put it in like the hinge of a door, and you close the door, and then you can use that resistance to work out like that for me, that's just too much extra. I like to keep it simple, so I just use my feet as the boundary point, and or whatever the proper term is for that. That's probably not proper. Look at me trying to be smart. So yeah, this time I'm gonna use 2 feet instead of coming more out in the front with one. I'm gonna try to give myself some more tension here and come out more to the side. Just want to make sure that it's even. Oh yeah, that feels good. This way some. Oh yeah. Brief little cute intermission. Hey, so baggy, look at the puggy. Oh, so puggy. She's got a freaking thunder tail. She's like the dinosaur that killed the T-Rex. With that tail, man. I'm telling you, that thing can put a hole in the wall. Whew. All right. Get the stir set over with. I'm feeling that, you guys. Come on. Woo. Boy, what you barking at? All right. Bro, check out the trap action. Oh yeah. Got the trap action going on. Let's get it. Oh, there comes a cramp. That's the worst part about this, man. After I get done working out and my muscles start to constrict back more to where they was. Oh my goodness, if I try to tense up again, like if I'm doing something later on in the day, the cramps are coming, buddy. They are coming. Oh yeah. Whew. I know potassium is good for that. Probably magnesium too. But I'm thinking I just need a good shot of some pickle juice. I feel like, dude, they made these little pickle shot things you could buy in the store, but I can't find them anywhere. I feel like I've seen them before. I can almost picture them in my head. But every time I go to Dollar General, to the gas station, I can never find them. Or maybe it's just like a Mandela effect and I'm thinking of those little 5-hour energy shots. I don't know. Next, I would say do some dips, but I think I'm gonna hit the tricep extensions today, and we'll save dips for another time. Just because when I do dips, I gotta set up the chairs, and I can do them free floating, which means I don't have anything holding the chairs, so they're kind of wobbly and stuff, and they slide, but it helps. It's better because it gives you more isolation when you're exercising. Anyways, it takes too long to set up. Even though I'm blabbering this whole video, I know I said I wasn't going to edit it, but I'm going to edit it so that you guys get the good parts of it, not the boring parts, like right now. And let's see. Yeah, tricep extension. Zoom in on this a little bit. There. We got a 40. And for y'all that don't have dumbbells, dips are going to be the way to go. Obviously, you can find a good place maybe in your kitchen. If you have a counter that comes to a right angle, you can get in between the counter and do dips like that. Or maybe go outside. You can go to a playground. Look, they got pull-up bars at playgrounds. Playgrounds are excellent places to work out, because the type of workouts I do, while I do love weightlifting, and I totally believe that weightlifting should be incorporated into your exercises, the main goal of my fitness level is based on calisthenics. So obviously push-ups, pull-ups, chin-ups, dips, stuff that you can do with your body, okay? That's the most important thing. And not only does calisthenics focus more on core strength, it also activates muscle fibers within your body that don't normally get activated when you do certain weightlifting exercises. Because when you're using your whole body to work out, obviously you're going to activate other muscle fibers. So you're going to use a lot more of your core, you know, your back, your shoulders. Like I said, weightlifting, I love it. It's great for isolating certain muscles. If you want to focus on a certain muscle group, like your biceps, your triceps, your pecs, all that, your abs, you know. But if you really want to get strong, you really want to get fit, you want to incorporate cardio into your exercises. And look, starting off, man, it's rough. It is rough. You got to start off low and slow and work your way into it. But to me, it's just the best fitness routine that you can engage in. All right, so we're gonna finish up these tricep EXTs. Third set. Whereas these tricep extensions focus more on isolating your actual triceps. If you were to do dips, not only would it be getting your triceps, but you'd be activating a lot of your shoulders and back as well. So hence why the calisthenics based exercises are a lot harder. Another backdrop story. I pretty much did solely weightlifting for years. And so I built up strength and muscle fibers within my body that ultimately, once I fully dove into the calisthenics routine, it really helped me, because it made it to where it was much easier to be able to do those exercises. Alright, so next we're going to get into bicep curls, and I'm going to use the bands because I don't have weighted dumbbells light enough to do this with. I'm going to start off with the heavy and then go up to the ultra heavy, which is the black, just because you want to warm up. I know I'm already warmed up, but since I'm isolating my biceps, I want to go in slow. I started off with the blue and I worked my way up to the gray. Now I start off with the red. And you just want to slowly warm up those muscle fibers. Whew. Good warm up for the first set. Hang up the heavy, bust out the ultra heavy. Take a little break. Now to the ultra heavy. Second set. Oh yeah. Definitely feel more resistance. Oh yeah. 13 reps. I don't know why. I'm really not superstitious, but I like doing 13 reps of whatever. Unless it's push-ups, I'll do 25. Or, yeah, anyways. I'm I'm thinking about this video, man. I'm trying to decide if I'm just gonna leave it raw, original, no cuts, with just me pausing and starting the whole thing, and make an introduction where I need to explain that, or if I should just cut out the lame, boring parts and just focus on the advice I'm giving you and the exercises themselves. So, I don't know. Anyways, I love doing bicep curls. These are probably my favorite. These and dips. I love these. I don't know, it just feels good, man. Once you get a muscle group to a certain point, bro, you can just go and go and go. It's like your muscles become numb and you can just pump them out non-stop. I had gotten that way on bench. That was a couple years ago. I was actually doing flat bench in the gym, and I was working out with 225, but I weighed a lot more back then too. I was almost 200 pounds. I was right at 200 pounds, and I hit a PR in 2017. I benched like, what was it, like 275, I think, which that was good for me at the time because I had just got back in. So I'm not sure if I've ever benched over 300. That would be a freaking milestone right there. Imagine if I was 150 pounds and my max bench was 300. Hey, let's see what's good. I know I can get 225. I know I can get that. I'm almost certain on a fresh day, I guarantee you I can get 275. I bet you I could. At 150 pounds. Alright, last set. Another thing, guys, once you get through with all your 3 sets, if you're feeling it, you can do another round. So just do one more set of everything you did just to finish it off, and you will feel great. But I'm not doing that today. Just because I'm just trying to take it easy. I'm not trying to get burned out, guys. Like I said, this is a marathon. One day at a time. It's all depending on how you feel, man. And sometimes you ain't feeling it and you just gotta do it anyways. It's just life. There it is, y'all. I managed to make this video an hour long. I can't believe it. I hope I got some content for you guys. I hope you guys watch it. I hope you learn something. Look, if there's any way I can help you, if you're struggling with anything, man, if you're going through something, reach out to me. Leave a comment. Life is tough, man. Life is tough. And we can't take it for granted, man. We gotta appreciate it. We can't get bogged down in the things in this world, everything that's in front of us. We gotta focus on something much higher, something that we can't see. Alright, because that is the ultimate end goal. That's where we're trying to get. So I hope you guys learned something. Like I said, if there's anything I can do, please reach out. If I can help you in any way, if there's any advice I can give, look, I'm an open book. The goal of this channel is to be completely transparent, open, and honest. I know I got my face covered and all this stuff, but this is just mostly for entertainment purposes. You feel me? But yeah, I'm not perfect by no means. I still make mistakes, but I've been through a lot, man. I'm only 36 years old. I know that may seem young to some, may seem old to some. You know, I kind of feel like I'm right here in the middle. So I've lived through a lot. I've been through a lot of near-death experiences, and hopefully I can, you know, be an open book and I can share my testimony with you guys, and I just hope it can help somebody, you know. And so you ain't in this alone, y'all. Once again, thanks for watching, you guys. I'm gonna think about how I'm gonna do this video and the upcoming videos. Fitness content ain't gonna be the only thing that I'm uploading. I'm gonna upload DIY stuff, you know, stuff that I like to build and work on, stuff to do with my motorcycle, you know, all kind of stuff. I'm gonna do reviews on tactical stuff, guns, gear, belts, you know, holsters, things like that. And hopefully one day, you know, when my kids are older, they can look back on this and see who their dad was. And I hope, you know, I can leave a legacy for them, and I hope that they grow up to be fine young men, and they live to serve God, and they don't look at the things in this world. And, you know, if you're going to serve Jesus, people in the world are going to hate you, they're going to judge you, and they're going to look down on you, but none of that matters. So, love you guys. Hope you have a blessed week. Stay safe. Peace.